Hey, good morning everybody. I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks now since I was post-COVID quarantine because I've been working and I've been a little bit lazy about it. But so one other project that I'm trying to start up too, and I'm being hung up on a name for it, is I'm going to do a YouTube channel. I want to present more things than just COVID and things like that. It'll be like 15-minute snippets of various medical information, things that have come out, that sort of thing. But I need a name for the channel, and I'm kind of stuck on that. I'm not very good at that. So if anybody has any suggestions for one, that would be great. Go ahead and send them to me, and I'll see what I can do. So I'm going to do like a three-part thing this time. They're going to be 3 different videos. I'm going to post one each day. And what I'm talking about right now is today is masks. Okay, everybody heard all the masks and things like that. What kind of mask will help protect me from COVID or things like that, or should we wear one at all, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to talk about today is different types of masks that are available and what's recommended and what's not per CDC. CDC says basically, of course, wearing a mask helps protect you and protect others if you're positive from COVID, because you can be positive for up to 2 weeks with no symptoms and be infectious at the same time. So you don't want to infect others. That's one of the reasons we wear those masks. The masks have to be generally, you want your N95s, cloth masks, but you want thick cloths, preferably cotton and more than artificial fibers. And the reason is artificial fibers are very smooth. They don't work as well as cotton, which if you look at cotton under a microscope, you'll see a lot of rough edges, things like that, and they tend to stop a lot more. And what you're trying to stop are the large water droplets. So I've got some examples of some masks here, and one of them is the N95, which I was talking about right here. Okay, these are the usual surgical masks like this. Most of the times we use these in the hospital, well, up until recently anyway. We're like if we were in a room with somebody who was positive for TB or some kind of other airborne virus, which of course now we're using them for N95. They're very much in short supply. A lot of places use them a lot of people are using them for this thing as well, but that's what it is. We also got the other kind of masks. These are usually blue or yellow, these things right here. And these also can be used in minor surgical procedures, that sort of thing. I'm talking like inserting a IV into somebody or accessing a Metaport, that sort of thing. We have 2 different kinds of cloth masks. These are homemade. This is a nice thick one. This is actually a very good one. And this one's got at least 2 layers on it. A 3rd layer would make it even better, but it's still very good. I like this one a lot. This one is from a place called Sport Kilt, and they've used a very, very thick, it's only got a couple of it's got 2 layers on it. They look thin, but they're very thick cotton and wool. And this thing, I swear, when I breathe in it, almost like it's being a regular N95 mask. It's not that kind of quality, but man, it sure feels like it. Masks that are not recommended. You'll see some N95 masks that are made by 3M. 3M even says not to use these particular masks in sterile procedures. And the one I'm talking about, they're an N95 mask, but they have a valve on the front or sometimes on the side. And the reason these are not good is because while they may protect you, they are not protecting anybody around you if you happen to be positive. It even says on there, CDC even says, do not use these in a sterile procedure because you're going to blow water droplets right back out. So they're really not recommended if you're trying to prevent others from getting COVID. They might protect you, but not protect anybody else. Other masks that I've seen, I've even seen this in some clinics, is some of these people use like these sport masks. And these have a valve on each side like that. And they also have inside a little carbon filter, and these are worthless. They don't protect you and they don't protect anybody else because the carbon filters will not stop the virus. They're not really going to stop the droplets that much, and also again you're blowing right back out on both sides. So if you're positive, they're completely worthless. They're good for bacteria, fungus, things like that, but that's about all they're really good for. Anyway, so next up I'm going to talk about some of the science behind the masks and why they work and how they work. That's all for today. Remember, if you have an idea for a name for the YouTube channel, send it to me. And everybody have a fun day.